IZON Pro, the exclusive distributor in Israel of Warrior Hockey.
What's going on, everybody? Chase with iDub Hockey, here to do a quick review on the new Warrior Covert QR5 Pro hockey stick. This is the flagship model, and this is where you're going to find the lightest weight in all of the features and bells and whistles. Also has a low kick point, which is ideal for those snipers looking to get the puck off of their blade and into the net as quickly as possible. As we get into shaft dimensions, we have round corners, straight sidewalls, and a nice tacky grip texture all the way throughout. Very comfortable in the hands, but what I really like about this QR5 Pro is that it has a raised texture all the way throughout, just giving you a little extra feedback so you know where your bottom hand is sitting at all times. As we get into the construction, real big upgrades here. We have their RLC 188 as well as the Minimus unidirectional carbon fiber. Now the RLC 188 is a fancy way of saying that they took a lot of time and a lot of effort into layering the different layers of carbon fiber all the way throughout to give you the top performing low kick stick out of this Warrior Covert line. That Minimus carbon fiber is a very high-end material, but with the engineers over at Warrior Hockey, the way that they're able to lay it up sheds away all the way down to 380 grams in this 85 flex, and you notice it as soon as you pick it up because it also has a really great balance point too. So really cool stuff to see there. I also like just how visually appealing that unidirectional carbon fiber is, especially when they let it shine through the graphics here. As we get into the kick point, said it once and I'll say it again, one of my very favorite in the game today with their edge taper and that super low kick point. So unlike a traditional low kick that just tapers traditionally into the blade, you can see this very angular design on the forehand and the backhand. And what I really like about it is that obviously it gives you one of the quickest shot releases in the game, so you barely have to load up the stick and it's just launching off of the blade, hopefully into the back in the net. But that angular design adds some really great torsional rigidity too. Now what does that mean? That means when you're taking your big shots, especially if you're taking a little extra time to load it up and you put a lot of force on your blade, it's going to prevent it from opening up. Why does that matter? Because when it opens up, that's when you lose accuracy. So this is going to do a really great job of keeping it square to the target so you can go bar down each and every time. As we get into the blade, even more upgrades here too. We have the Minimus 25K carbon fiber, a big upgrade from the different weaves we've seen before, one of the most advanced in the game today. Very lightweight, but it does a great job of giving you that direct feel for the puck. So as you're stick handling, you know exactly where it's sitting at all time. And helping with that is the Fuel Core Ultra Blade Core. So the most high-end foams that they have in their arsenal being used here in this QR5 Pro blade. Just like the kick point, I love how lively and stiff this blade is too. So like I kind of said just a second ago, as you're catching passes, that feedback is instant and direct. You don't have to look down, take your head down and see where that puck's sitting at. You have direct feel for the puck, but it also adds a little bit of extra zip too. So really great for those snapshots in tight near the goal. When you're just trying to get the puck on net as quickly as possible, that stiff profile is going to do a great job there too. So as we mentioned earlier, 380 grams in the senior 85 flex. Honestly feels a little bit lighter than that in my opinion because it does have such a great balance point. That Fuel Core Ultra Blade as well as the 25K carbon really help to keep that balance point high so it feels lighter than it is. But I love the feel in the hands. Even though I am personally more of a concave sidewall guy, this has a little more traditional sidewalls, but still can't knock it there. Has just such a great feel in the hands. Visually speaking, looks phenomenal as well. Kind of like the hybrid style where it's really dark down below with some cool hits of chrome graphics, especially on that covert there. Up top, you know, shining that covert line nice and loud and proud with that big hit of orange too. You can see that carbon fiber shining throughout, you know, especially down in the lower section here. And I also like how you can see that gloss texture basically end as you get into the taper, and then it goes with the matte finish there. So really, really well done. You could tell they took some time, not only make the stick look great, but also perform great too.